one of the male student stand up and raise his hand and said, teacher, why Umaira not wearing hijab? He wants to be the hell member. You know, when there's no teacher, they're kissing at the back. They go to the stairs, kissing or do something like that. Okay, the ustazah put her hand at my vagina area. I realized that when there's news, everything is about Malay, even dumping babies. I show you photo. Wait.
Hi everyone, welcome to episode 91 of the Friendly Ex-Muslim podcast. Hope you're all doing well today. Today I'm joined by Umaira. Umaira is a Malay ex-Muslimah. So she's a female ex-Muslim from Malaysia. For her protection, we're not going to tell you where she lives. We're going to keep some details out. But we're not going to let that stop us from talking about important issues that need to be talked about. And really, things are more important over there than over here where I am. So in the West, in Canada, talking about Islam is a privilege. Over in Asia, in Muslim countries, obviously it's a privilege to be able to even talk about these things because it's dangerous, right? So there's a privilege that I have in being able to talk about these things safely that other people do not have. So there's a lot of courage needed there, right? Despite that, Umaira really wanted to share her story and to tell us about what happened, right? So Umaira, how's it going?
Hi Abdullah. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, you're welcome. So how's it going? Tell us about, let's start at the beginning. Do you want to talk about what made you want to talk about this in the first place?
Actually, before this, I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I always feel that I'm alone in this. I don't even know ex-Muslim even exist. Like no one really that brave to say that they are not in Islam anymore in Malaysia, So I always keep it to myself for quite long until I got to know some of you and then make me feel like I am not alone. And then that is why I want to be here. I want those apostate Malaysians to know that we are not alone.
Okay, beautiful. And you actually told me when we were doing the pre-interview, that you found out about the ex-Muslim term on TikTok.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, the reason I go to TikTok, I'm how to say this. I know that I don't believe in Islam, but I do still wanna get even deeper about Islam. Get deeper about Islam. So maybe all those preacher and all those Muslim TikToker can convince me to go back, because I still feel I have this feeling that I was born Muslim. Maybe I meant to be one. That's why even though I don't believe it on that time, I still want to try to convince myself maybe I can, because I was born in this religion. So when I go TikTok and I look at all those Muslim TikToker, I feel like what? It makes no sense. And then they started to share about Infinite Noodle, and then I was like, wait, Infinite Noodle? She's an ex-Muslim, and I started to click on her TikTok, and I look at all her content. She makes more sense than all Muslim TikTokers. And then now I'm here. I'm back. 100% sure that I'm not coming back.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's actually one of the important parts of activism, is to make sure that people that do leave Islam, they don't feel like they're crazy, right? Because there's a lot of gaslighting that goes on from the Muslim community, saying that you guys don't know what you're saying, you're crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me, this is how I see things. Okay, imagine cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Maybe you guys don't like it. And then because I love it, I keep telling, hey, you must like it. Cheesecake is good. But in the end, you don't like it. But you're like, okay, I like it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Y'all think, oh, Islam is good, great, but deeply inside me, I know it's not.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to myself anymore. It's just
Yeah.
like that. It's all about the
Exactly.
feelings. I just want
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to genuinely believe. That's it. If I don't, then it's not enough. I don't care about people anymore.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about your family?
Uh, so I actually grew up with three siblings. I got two brothers, and then this okay. And my dad, he's actually from a cult called Tabligh. Have you heard of Tabligh?
Yes, so Tabligh Jamaat are these guys, a lot of them in Canada, in the Desi, the Indian and Pakistani, and very few Arabs, and basically they go from mosque to mosque. They stay in the mosque for either 3 days or 7 days or 40 days. They leave the wife at home with the kids, all by herself, and they just go and they just live in the mosque, having this sort of like religious vacation, right, from the real world, where they read hadith all day and they go door to door knocking, trying to get more guys to come to the mosque and more guys to do tabligh, right?
Yes, that is 100% true. Each of the points that you just said, everything. My dad left us for like 3 months, and they just said, "Oh, your mom can take care of you. That's what she does. Bye." Just like that. Like, and then when my mom questioned about it, like, why you go away, you need to take care of your kids. They need to have, like, at least feel your presence there, your support. And then my dad say, oh, so you said that I don't need to go there to pray for you, to pray for everyone? That's my job, my responsible to pray for you. So I'm like, what? Yeah, that's tabligh, correct.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny how they twist it. It's not, he's not actually caring for you because but he thinks he is. He thinks he's actually doing a good thing, where like the religion has made him like flip his head, right? Instead of being at home with the family, being a dad, I mean, taking care of it. It's
Let me share you one secret. Well, it's not secret anymore since I talk here.
Yeah.
My brother, okay, when he was around 16, my dad bring him to the mosque for that vacation. And then when he came home, he looks like he's so upset, he's so annoyed. And then I said, what happened? What happened? What actually they do in the mosque? Oh, they just sleep. They wake up subuh, subuh? Subuh, right? You call it subuh too. For salah subuh.
Yeah.
And then they sleep. And then they wake up maybe afternoon, they eat.
Oh, you mean, sorry, subuh, you mean Fajr prayer, the morning prayer.
Yeah,
dawn prayer. Yeah.
Yes. So they wake up and they pray, and then they do some extra, I don't know, salah, and then they sleep. My brother literally follow this. They sleep until afternoon, and then they wake up, they read hadith, and then they chill at the back of the mosque, smoking weed. It's not weed, marijuana. I'm sorry, marijuana.
Marijuana is weed.
Yeah, it's weed, right?
Yeah.
And then they, one of these tabligh asked my brother, "You want some?" My brother said, "No, it's okay. It's halal. It's fine." Like, how can you like invite my brother who's still teenagers?
Wow,
And then,
that's I was just gonna say that's weird. Over here, they don't do that. Over here, they'll eat a lot of curry, biryani. They'll go cook and but they don't do drugs. They don't do drugs over here. Over here in Canada, most Muslims would consider weed haram. So there might be a different cultural aspect to it over there. In that, like in Malaysia, yeah.
But yeah, whatever the point that you said just now, they did do that. They go, knock the door, come to Islam, whatever. Alhamdulillah. I'm like, there's one time they come to the house. I was wearing short. They didn't say to me. They say to my brother, next time ask your sister to cover the aurat. I was like, yeah, like that. So the thing. Okay, my dad, he's okay, since nobody knows me, so it's fine for me to expose him a bit. So when he was young, my dad, he actually like that wild kind of guy, like sleeping around, clubbing, chilling, like that. And then after marriage, suddenly he become like this. He's the one who told us that, dad was like this kind of person. Now when dad find Islam, I feel like a better person, like that. So yeah. So the thing is, when I was 5 years old, okay, we go kindergarten, right? You know what's weird? My two brothers, my younger brothers and my big brother, go to the normal kindergarten school with like mixed gender, but I'm the only one who had to go to the Islamic kindergarten. I was like, Dad, why I need to go to Islamic one? Why I don't go? Because you woman, you need to learn how to behave around boys. You need to know to separate yourself with boys. And then you need to learn how to wear hijab. Can you imagine I need to wear that long hijab? And then the painful part is that Islamic kindergarten literally beside my brother's kindergarten. I can just look at them playing football happily, mixed genders, while I been punished because I sneak in playing football with the male guys.
Yeah.
The Islamic teacher punished me. They kind of like hit me with a ruler. Why you play football with the male? Huh? You want to marry him? I was like, I was so confused. I was in that moment. I asked a lot of questions like, why me? Why can't I just play without thinking married? Why you giving me this pressure? I'm five. I just want to play football. It's like, yeah, that's my
5 years old.
years old.
At the age of 5, the hitting you for playing soccer with boys. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, I hated that school. I told my dad I hate it, but he's like, it's good for you. You have to learn it someday. Yeah, it sucks. So and then I actually don't wear hijab just in that school, just to learn. So, but in real life, I didn't wear hijab at all. And then when I was 9 years old, I'm getting older. I've been bullied in primary school because in that primary school, how to say? Actually, Malaysia majority is Muslim, which is the Malay one, and then the rest are Chinese, Indian, like that, right? So in my primary school, my public primary school, it was filled with Malay, majority Malay, I would say, and they all wear hijab. Actually, it's not mandatory. It's not compulsory to wear hijab, but they all wear. I'm the only one who didn't wear, and this one, imagine we in the school, we're learning, and then suddenly I'm still learning. I'm sitting at my desk, and the teacher is in front, try to teach something, and then one of the male student stand up and raise his hand and said, "Teacher, why Umaira not wearing hijab? He wants to be the hell member. Ali Neraka means a member from hell."
Wow,
Like, he just said it out loud.
Oh my God.
I was like 10 or 11, and then I look at, I don't know how to react. I look at him, and then I thought that, okay, maybe the teacher will say, "Hey, you cannot say that." You know what the teacher said? The teacher said, "Oh, Umaira, he's right. Why you want to go to hell?"
Wow. Jeez.
And I got bullied the whole year until I can't take it. And then the next semester, I wear hijab. And I thought, okay, when I wear hijab, I never get bullied. And you know what? I maybe not get bullied because wearing hijab, but I got bullied by something else because I'm good at something. That's it. I was good at my something lah. Like I'm good at my education, very good. And then people start giving me all the letter, you suck, you think you so good. In the end, I still get bullied. And then it got me thinking, hijab or not hijab, I still get bullied. So fuck it. And then I stopped wearing hijab. For me, it's not about hijab anymore. I knew that time I wear hijab because I want to stop the bullying, not because of God. That's it.
Wow. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. It sounds tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Not just that. Sometimes when my dad came home with a friend, a Malay guy friend, he was like, look at me. I remember I was like 10 or 9 like that. And then he asked my dad, "Yo, why your daughter don't cover the aurat?" And then my dad said, "Oh, because she wants me to go to hell."
Jesus, these people, they love applying the guilt.
I know.
They slap it on the guilt. They don't have good parenting skills. I mean, they should be like, I mean, even if they don't like, they want you to wear hijab, there's a way to do it. I mean, there's a way to say lovingly, like, this is what we should do. But these, it seems like they don't have any sort of concept of like showing someone kindness. It's just guilt tactics, you know?
Can I share you some photo? You know, when we were young, we always constantly how to say, being feared. You know, they don't teach us to love Islam. They teach fear first. Can I show you some like image of one of the magazine, number one magazine in Malaysia? I want to show you so bad.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Share screen. Window, right? Okay, hold up.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, can you see it? Hold up.
Yep.
Okay, so
I'm gonna add it right now.
Hold up.
Okay. Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
What is this?
This is a tabligh photo. This is a tabligh photo.
Okay.
So this is an example of a tabligh jamaat, a group of guys having the little slumber party and pretending that they're doing good deeds, whereas actually.
Share screen. Go window. Okay, this time will work. Okay, how's now?
Yep, I can see now. Yep.
So this is our high school uniform.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this thing to share.
Yeah, no, this is gonna make it more interesting for sure. Okay, there we go. I can see the magazine.
Okay, this magazine. Okay, if yeah, this is magazine when I was in primary school, like that. In early 2000, this book is very famous in Malaysia. This book literally talk about Islam, but more about azab kubur. You know azab kubur?
So the punishment in the grave.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this photo, okay, let me read it. Ular terkam jenazah pelacur means a snake attacking a prostitute dead body, something like that.
Okay.
And then when you, and then
is this a kids magazine or like for everybody?
It's for everybody.
Okay.
The thing is, most of Malay, my family, my grandparents all have this book.
Okay.
So sometimes when I say, what's this? Oh, read, good for you. You read. So I read it. I mean, and then when I read it, it scared me, you know. And then my grandma would say, see, if this what happened, if you want to be prostitute, this snake will come to you.
God. Jeez.
It's scary, you know.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Well. Okay. This is all the book. Okay. Talking about jinn. The first photo here, you see like a 8 people. It says that someone turned into 8 because mocking Surah Yasin. The hell?
Specifically mocking Surah Yasin.
Yep. Okay.
What if you mock a different surah? But that's interesting. They're saying, but nobody turns into apes. But they're saying they're saying this is like a real thing that happened.
Yeah, they say it's true story. All this for them is true story. It's like we need to learn from learn lesson from this. Okay, the beside one is very funny. Orang minyak mengganas. Okay, orang minyak. Okay, we Malay, we believe. Okay, you know, vampire, right? Vampire is a human that have contact with devil, right? So and then they need to drink blood, right? So they can still keep living, right? Correct. Yeah. Okay, this guy. Okay, this Malay guy. He made contract with devil, so he needs to rape a lot of virgins every night.
What?
Yes, rape virgin every night to stay alive.
So weird.
Yeah,
it's like a movie.
I don't know that's Malay.
And they're saying this is real. Like they're saying they're saying this guy, this Malay man, made a deal with the jinns, and the only way he can stay alive is by doing this.
Yes, they even have made movie about it. It scared the shit out of me last time.
Wow. So what are they trying to say? Like, what's the point of this? Don't make deals with jinns?
Yep, something like that. Now you become this horrible black looking guy. Let's say black guy, like literally black guy, like black naked guy. Okay, and then the last one, very scary. Paku berceracak di kepala bosnya. Nails, as you can see the photo, right? There's a lot of nails in this woman face and head, saying that this is what happened if you're a hoe. If you're a bitch, you're fucking around like this. This is what happened to your grave. So don't have sex before marriage. That's the lesson. Oh my God.
It's interesting. It's interesting to me that there's a lot of focus on the punishment, the grave, adab al-kubr. I know that is a part of Islam, that for people that don't know, there's this concept that because the Day of Judgment, I'm guessing because the Day of Judgment is coming, not, it could be a long time away. So Muhammad came up with this concept, even in the grave, you'll be punished, right? Or you'll get a little window into paradise. It's not as much emphasized over here. I mean, people do talk about it. I know even some sects doubt it. For example, Hizb ut-Tahrir, this one Islamist group over here, they don't even accept it because I believe it's based on an Ahad hadith or something like that. So they don't even believe in punishment in the grave. But it seems like in Malay culture, like it's emphasized a lot.
I know. I don't know what to say.
It's interesting, yeah.
Okay. And then I remember last time. Okay, last time we don't have TikTok. Last time we were like 2000 early, right? We don't even have WhatsApp, correct? So we have this like 3GP phone. So last time there's a lot of video that been spread around in Malaysia saying this. You see these two photo? It says these two been cursed. Okay, so the first photo saying that a kid being very, ungrateful to the parents. So now been cursed by Allah, become this human-looking ray fish. And it's a video, it's a video, and then the background of the video is like Quran, ayat Quran, like Allah.
Yeah.
It sounds so real. I'm like, my dad show, you see, if you've been ungrateful, I say you pray, you don't want to pray, you see, this happened to you.
Yeah.
And then the beside one that looks like dog, even scary. It's they literally give description. It says that this kid kicking Quran or something. The mother is praying or something, and this kid like disturb her. So he's been cursed to this whatever.
Wow. Like they're so petty. They're saying that kid disturbed the mom when she's reading Quran. Like they're actually trying to, this is like mental abuse on children. I mean, it's not like, okay, this guy was robbing someone or like stealing or doing drugs. I mean, even doing drugs, I would argue like, okay, it's not the worst thing in the world. You're harming yourself, not others. But no, you turn into monkey human for disturbing your mom and she's praying. Like it's so stupid. Like it's so over the top. Can I share my screen? I want to share something as well. Just for fun. It's okay. You don't need to stop sharing, but just for fun, I looked up something and look what I found. It turns out that this image was made
I know.
by a non-Muslim.
When I see this, I'm very pissed. I'm like, you scam me. Malaysia, you scam me. I scared when I was young, Now when I look at this, motherfucker, I'm stupid enough to believe this. I'm scared. Even the fish just now is literally just a type of fish,
Yeah. And they're using that to brainwash Muslims into being obedient, like basically slaves of God. Basically, so I'm gonna go back to your screen. So this is actually an example of like childhood indoctrination, brainwashing. This is why people find it so hard to leave religion, because there's so many things they're told which are false. Fake news, right?
So, can you see my screen again?
Yes, but I still see the monkey and the fish.
Okay. Okay, next one. Okay, when I go to high school, right?
I still see the monkey fish. I can't see the...
What? I think I need to stop sharing again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Stop sharing. Okay. Hello?
Sorry. Yep, I can see. Yeah, I muted my mic. My mistake. Yep.
Say to those who disbelieve, you will be overcome and gathered together to hell and reach the resting place. So when I was in high school, so I was in a girls' school, So how to say, and then that girls' school actually don't have a lot of Muslim. I would say maybe 40%. The rest are Chinese and Indian. So that's where I'm a big culture shock. So I can like socialize with non-Muslim and everything, right? And then when I socialize with them, before this I was awkward because in my entire life I only friends with Malay, But now when I'm friend with them, I get to know them, and it turns out they're not that bad. And then they're just human. Why we keep saying, oh, they kafir, like that, But and then when I get to know, they are better than all my Malay friends before, and they never bully me. In my entire life, the one who bully me only Malay.
Wow.
No, yes. So when I get to know them, and it makes me feel like they are nice.
So why do you think that is? Why didn't they bully you, and why did the Malays bully you?
First, because they bully me because I'm different. I'm different because, like I told you, I don't wear hijab because I don't care. For them, you must wear. You must wear. It's compulsory in Islam, like that. Because I don't wear. So I don't know. I said that I don't want to wear. I'm still young. You need to wear now. We all wear. What's your excuse? It's like that. Like they just have problem with me because I'm being me. For me,
Okay.
now I think about it, they're just jealous because I like to be me and they can't because they have this cage around them, which is the Islamic cage that makes them scared to fly away. I mean, that's how I feel.
So I'm gonna stop here because I think this is very important to point this out. Being Muslim, whether you're a Muslim kid, especially being a Muslim woman, but even a Muslim man, but less so than Muslim woman, you get all of these expectations put on you. And when someone wants to convert to Islam, they need to understand that, I mean, this is what I hear from Muslim converts too. I've heard, actually, that's why I'm saying Muslim men too. Like, for example, one Muslim convert mentioned, they told him, actually, this guy emailed me, and he said that they told me I have to be circumcised. I have to quit my job.
True. They have to, right? I mean, that's why.
Well, technically, circumcision is it's not wajib. It's optional. It's sunnah, but like it's expected on everybody, right? So all men and even some women, apparently, he's expected to stop playing music or listening to music. If you work at a bank, you have to quit your job. You can't have a mortgage. Like, there's so many expectations put on you. If a Muslim woman, you're a convert, you can't dress this way. You have to, wear hijab properly, not just wear hijab. And if you have tattoos, you got to cover them up. Like, there's so much expectations put on you that it's just like, well, I came, you come for the spirituality, but then you get all this nonsense. It's just
It's supposed to be for us and God, and now suddenly become for us, for the community, for the people. It's like it's too much.
Yes. Yeah. So continue about. So you were telling us about this. Can
you see the photo?
Yeah, those who disbelieve. Yeah.
So in that girls' school, whenever we have Islamic teaching, Islamic class, Islam class, so we all going to separate. All the Malay Muslim will go to this room where they're gonna learn Islam, and the rest will, the non-Muslim will go to another class to learn about something else. So during Islamic class, I remember we call Islamic teacher Ustazah. Do you call it Ustazah too?
Well, we use different words, but yeah, Ustazah is one of the words we use. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Ustazah. So the Ustazah, we are talking about we are the chosen one. We are the only one who been chosen by Allah to go to heaven, and those who kafir will go to hell. And then I literally raised up my hand. I asked the Ustazah nicely. I said, Ustazah, wait, what if the non-Muslim very nice? Yeah, they are nice, good for them, but they're still going to hell. But they are nice people. Yes, but they're still going to hell. But there is Muslim that actually very bad. Yeah, but if they pray, they can still go to heaven. I'm like, wait. I was confused. I was really asking this question, and I can see my Ustazah very annoyed. Because that time I already become close to one of my Indian friend. Like, she is so nice. she's so nice. Like I never met this nice, like super nice. So how come this this nice Indian girl go to heaven, like go to hell, like what? So I said, but I met a very nice non-Muslim. How they're very nice. They're very nice. They deserve heaven. And then my ustazah said that is our job to make sure they convert. If you love your friend, you must enlighten them. So let them believe Allah. Then all the good deeds that they do in the world will be count. I'm like, the fuck. But that time I actually follow that because I still believe, right? I actually like slightly promote them. Oh, maybe next time we can pray together. I did that, when I think about it, I'm so stupid doing that. I did that because I want my friend to go heaven. That's it. That time when I was still believe, because when I think about it, it doesn't make sense. So yeah,
it doesn't make sense, and it's a problem, especially for Muslims living in non-Muslim minorities. I remember in university, this was a big problem for many of the Muslims, especially Muslims that are like more culturally Muslims, where Islam is an identity for them, but they're not really religious. And they struggled with this idea that all of their friends are going to hell. And they're good people, like you said. You can see the good people. Like you said, they actually treated you better than the Muslims in your case. So why should they go to hell? And this is a problem that many imams are faced with, that there is no solution to. This is nonsense, right? And so this is a big problem for many Muslims who have good hearts. If you have a good heart and you have a good heart, you don't want anyone to be punished. You're actually better than Allah, right?
Yeah. Okay. Can I share photo again? Wait, hold up. Okay, let me know if you see this. Okay, the thing about Malaysia is people don't know. We have one of our country have a very high case of rapes and dumping babies, newborn babies in public.
Can you zoom in a bit?
Okay, can. Okay, so this is around my time when early 2000, Melayu paling ramai jadi masa. Means Malay is the most victim are Malays. So it says most of the rape victims are Malay, and this is the 9 rapists, and most of them are Malays. It's like I realized that when there's news, everything is about Malay. Even dumping babies. I show you photo. Wait, can I go next? Wait, hold on. Okay, can you see?
Yep.
Okay, rogol anak kandung. This Malay guy wearing kopiah, he raped his own daughter, and the daughter is only 10 years old.
Okay, so what are you saying about this?
I'm saying that during even until now, and from my time until now, there's always a rape case, and it's more from Malay, not from Chinese or Indian. We're supposed to be the best religion. Why most of people like this? It got me thinking. Even this one, baby dumping in Malaysia, means some teenagers, they had sex or somewhere, and then when they pregnant, and then they don't want the parents to find out, they give birth themselves, and then they just dump all these newborn babies in public.
Oh. Wow.
This case really high during my high school time. Even our school always have campaign about don't have sex before marriage, don't drug or whatever like that. It's more emphasized about don't have sex before marriage or else this happen. But it got me thinking, why only Malay? Because Chinese don't care about sex before marriage. Why they don't have? It got me thinking, why only Malay have dumping problem? Okay, you see baby dumping on the rise. It's even someone actually dump baby around mosque.
Wow, geez, yeah. So this is caused because of the culture of purity, of no, you can't have sex before marriage. All of this is leading to these social problems. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Even last time in high school, okay, imagine, okay, like I told you, how to say, I go to, I actually from the girls' school, I moved to public school because I moved house, and then when I go public school, that school, I have to wear hijab. It's compulsory. There's nothing I can do, so I wear. When I go there, most of the I would say 100%, 80% Muslim student, uh, they're like, there's when there's no teacher, they're kissing at the back. They go to the stairs, kissing or do something like that. And for me, it's a culture shock for me because when I was 14, my head only thinking about study, 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 just school. When I see all this, especially the one who did this Malay, I'm very shocked. And this school is very, I would say, very religious. Every time, do you call it Zuhur?
Super.
Praise Zuhur? Zuhur, is it? The
Zuhr, yeah, Dhuhr, yeah. Mhm.
Zohor. Okay. So by the time when there's praise Zohor, we all need to go. The teacher will gather us. We're going to the mosque around our school, and we need to pray. Like it's that a religious school.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
So it's very strict. Sometimes for women, right? If I say, oh, I cannot, I'm on my period, the ustazah will literally put her hand on our on our to check whether we have tampon or not.
Wow.
Can you see the photo?
Yep. Mhm.
Yep. So
They make you prove that you're on your period.
yep. Or else, yeah. So yeah, exactly. So for in my case, every time when there's Zoho, and then when the teacher tried to control us to bring us, to the mosque, I actually sneak in and then run to the bathroom so many times.
Yeah.
And then I got caught, and then the teacher said, "Why you go to the bathroom?" I said, "I want to clean myself." Why I
Yeah.
never see you pray? Because I
Yeah.
don't want to pray.
Yeah.
You know what? If you don't want to pray, I don't care about you no more. You do whatever you want. It's between you. What he says? He said something about you get your part during Judgment Day. I'm like, what?
Oh my
Yeah.
god. More guilt trips and threats.
Yeah. I'm actually. I was surprised that time. I'm actually not guilty because for me, I want to pray, but I want to pray when I want to pray. I want to pray because I feel like I love Allah. I want to pray, not because you ask me. Because if I go that time, I know I'm praying because of they asked me to, not because I want to pray. I really hate
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
For them, right? They said if we force us, sooner or later we feel that it's normal for us, and then we start praying. What kind of logic is that?
Yeah.
I can't. I told my mom, I don't like when someone force me pray. I love to pray. Let me love myself. Let me try to love it. Like
Yeah.
so yeah, like that lah. So I really hate it. Okay. So anything you want to ask before I move on?
No, so how do they ask you to prove it? I didn't really get that. Like, how do you prove you're on your period? They want to see your blood or something? Like, it's crazy.
they like I would say this is considered harassment. They literally like how do you say it? Rub put the ustazah put her hand at my vagina area, and then like try to press it, feel whether there's tampon or not. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like that.
That is crazy.
Yep.
That is insane.
Yes. So right now, a lot of students, mention about it and then make a report about it. Now only they take it serious. Before my time, they think, oh, that is normal. That's what you get because you lie.
Wow.
Seriously.
That's crazy.
So yeah. So right now they cannot do that anymore because there's a lot of students feel uncomfortable you doing that. Yeah, they're lying. They don't want to go to, to go to pray. But you have no right to put your hand and shove to my vagina to check that.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
The ustazah literally said that she's doing her job to make sure we pray. Like she basically think that she's doing her job. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my God, I'm like, ayo.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So I need to go back to the old school. So yeah. uh, so that's my high school years. So when I finished my high school with in the girls' school, I that school, even though it's the girls' school, right? The Malays there, they wear hijab, right? I don't wear hijab because it's not mandatory. I shit you not, the one who wear hijab, it's not because they want to wear hijab. They want to cover something, you know. There's one time there's no girls' school. There's no class. There's no teacher in the class. All these girls' school where this my classmates wearing hijab. They at the back of the class talking, and I was like, hey, what are you guys talking about? Oh, we're talking about sex. They literally share about their dating life. Oh yeah, I already do this. I was so shocked. I'm like, you guys had sex? Like, yeah, why? But that's haram. You're so old school. I'm like, what the fuck? Can you imagine? I don't wear hijab, and my Islamic religion, my Islam, education is C. So I'm like, yeah, and then they're like, yeah, they wear hijab and everything, and then they open their hijab. I can see what you call that, the mark, the love bite.
Which one?
Is it the love bite?
Oh, you're talking about the on the necks?
Yeah, on the neck
The
one.
kisses. Yeah. The
So they wear
hickeys.
Yes, they wear hijab to cover that.
That's funny.
And then they proudly say, "Oh, I already lost my virginity." And then they say, when is your when is your turn, Umaira? I was like, huh? I was so confused. So it got me thinking, if all the Malay teenagers like this, no wonder there's so many dumping babies.
Oh my God. That you know what this is. This is an example of how, I read once that there's more abortions in the deep south, in the religious states in the US. Okay, yeah.
One of my neighbors, last time, she wear hijab, but suddenly there's a rumor saying that she pregnant before marriage, something like that. And yeah, I found out. I found out about this, and then I remember my dad was like, okay, I already like teenager, right, or 70 like that. I still don't wear hijab. My dad very very mad at me and said, why you don't wear hijab? You see your neighbor wear hijab, very nice, very pleasing the eye, or something like that, like look very we call Muslimah. Why you don't wear? And then I said, Dad, she literally pregnant before marriage. Like she did it. She's not that nice.
Your dad, hold on, let's just like stop here. This is so interesting. Your dad is telling you, daughter, why aren't you like the nice girl down the street? She wears her hijab so nicely. And you're like, Dad, she's having sex.
Yeah, so
already.
She had sex already, Dad. So what's your point? Don't look there. Look at how she wear. But Dad, I wear like this. You told me if people who don't wear hijab is a hoe. Who's the hoe here? I don't do anything. I don't even date boys.
Yeah.
I follow you. You said no date. I don't date. I never kiss a boy. Nothing. I'm literally a virgin here. So I'm the hoe, not her. That's her problem. But look what she wear. I want you to look what she wear. I'm like, like that. She's for him. I'm still the hoe. Like there's one time she's really mad. She literally called me, "Hey, you hoe." Like imagine your dad said it to me.
Your dad said that to you.
I'm a hoe just because I
Wow.
wear. Okay, so can I continue?
Yes.
Okay, so I start to date this American guy. So basically that time he's my boyfriend. So I got very close. It's been many years, and then I feel like I want to go more to marriage. But then I think about it. Okay, actually my parents have a very abusive relationship, as you know how tabligh works, right? They leave the wife, whatever, and then if my mom talk back or something like that, just let's just say if my mom just questioning what he's doing or disagree about something, he just beat my mom, just beat the wife like that, just beat him. And then there's one time my mom said that he did rape my mom. Yeah. I'm not sure this is Muslim or Malay culture. Do you have dowry? when you want to
Yes,
get
yes,
married.
mahar, right?
Mahar. I hate
Yep.
that so much. I don't know.
Why do you hate that? Yeah, the women
Because
get the money.
okay, in Malay, we don't get the money. The money goes to our parents.
That's weird.
You want
Okay.
to know why I don't like? Okay, imagine. Last time, how to say? I did tell my mom that I'm going to marry with the American guy, and then my mom
Yeah.
said, okay, then your dowry is around 30,000. I'm like, huh? Why so expensive? Because you're still virgin and you nice. You can work. And then he's American. Of course, he can afford. I'm like, that's not the point. I don't want Doris. You must. It's in Islam. I don't want. If you, this is how I explain to my parents. If you do that, he will feel that okay. You know when you buy a car, okay, this car is 30,000. This is how I feel. Okay, this
Yeah.
car 30,000, so I must pay this car. Okay, I pay. So when I pay this car, this is my car. So whenever if the seller say, oh, can I have my car VC? No, I pay full price 30. So I get to say whether she can come back to you or not. That's how I feel. I think this is
Yeah.
how male think. Or example, I paid 30,000, and then I found out this female is not virgin. I
Yeah.
paid 30,000, you're not virgin. Waste my money, and then I feel like I want to abuse this girl because like you get what I mean.
Yeah, it's commodifying you. It's
Yeah,
making you into a commodity, right?
yeah, it makes you feel like you're buying something, and then when you're not you're not satisfied with it, you just want to abuse whatever you just buy. Stupid, I pay you. It's like that, and then that's why I understand why last time my mom don't always visit her side, like
Her family.
her family side.
Why?
Because my dad said, oh, you need to follow me because after married, you need to listen to me. I think they have this kind of mindset because they feel like they're paying you. That's how I feel.
Oh, interesting. That
Because
is very, very interesting.
30,000, I spend my life what do you call it, like have this money just to marry you, so you are mine. So I'm scared of that. So I told my dad, my parents, I don't want dowry at all. I just want a Malay, just sign, convert, sign, that's it. No, and
Oh.
then yeah.
It's
So
interesting that
I don't want my boyfriend to feel that he bought me.
yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Like in like many non-Muslim cultures, what they do is, I mean, and even some Hindus, I think, have this dowry thing.
True.
But like, I'm just saying that what makes more sense to me is that the husband and wife give each other a gift, like a wedding gift, right? A lot of times in this culture as well, the man will buy a woman a wedding ring, an engagement ring. There's nothing wrong with that. But like this, I agree with you that it's weird. In Islam, people don't know this. Most people don't know this. And even they used to get mad at me for saying this. In Islam, the contract between man and woman is for the woman to give the man access to her vagina and her body in exchange for the dowry. Her primary responsibility in the marriage is sex. It's kind of weird. Like, it's not like two partners together. It's I'm paying you money for sex, basically, and you are that's the main thing. Because in Islam, a woman is not allowed to deny the husband sex.
I know. That pissed me off. Even the Islamic preacher here said the same thing.
Yeah, and that's marriage in Islam. It's kind of weird, right? It's almost like, anyways, maybe we talked about this a lot.
Okay, this is actually okay. Okay, this woman, okay, she's a Malay, and then this is an Indian guy. So they both get married in Indian style, and then they post it on social media, and then the Sharia law, the Sharia court, all the Muslim in Malaysia pissed about it. You can read here, government has asked Malaysian woman Ili Najwa Sadiq, who is married to Indian hockey captain, to come forward and explain their religious status. Deputy Minister in the Prime Minister Department, she said government sensitive about such matter. Ilia Najwa will be called in as soon when she returns home. Like, it's not like why they want to go to someone's business, like you get what I mean, Abdullah?
Yeah. It's so ridiculous that why are they interfering in this private matter between her and her God and him and his God and whatever the relationship, right?
Yeah, so I'm scared that so last time I scared if I do that, if I go to US and then if they find out my photo, they was asking like this, and then questioning me, and then I become famous because of this. So it's like it's very hard for me to get married, last time. So I ended up end my relationship with him because I feel it's not working, not just this matter, about everything else. So yeah, and then I start dating again, and then I date with this Arab guy, and I really like him, and then we date, and then and then we become girlfriend boyfriend, and then slowly I thought he's like me, as in like not religious Muslim. Then the more I know him, he slowly opened up, said that he's actually apostate. I was shocked. I was shocked. I thought that I was shocked, at the same time I'm mad, but that time I was shocked, but I respect him for saying that out loud. This is the first time in my entire life hearing a Muslim said, "Oh, I don't believe in Islam, I live Islam." Like, it makes me interested to him, and I want to know more. And the fact that he's Arab means he understands Quran very well. I asked him, ask him for help to translate everything, and it makes me become more apostate.
That's funny.
Thanks to him. And then when I go TikTok, even though I already have my boyfriend to, explain about all this apostate, everything. Okay, so my boyfriend tell me the bad thing about Islam. I want to know what other Muslim talk about, the good thing about Muslim. I don't know why I'm still trying to see the good thing about Islam that time. I don't know why. So that's why I go TikTok. This is what I told you. I go TikTok. I literally follow all Ali Dawa. That guy, the guy that you talked before, Cactus Boy. I follow him. Yeah, it's just So, and then I see a lot of all the TikTokers, and then they talk about infidel noodle. There was trolling infidel noodle for saying bad things about Islam. And then I was like, infidel noodle. I click infidel noodle, and then I look all her content, and I'm like, okay, she is more convincing than all those 20 Muslims. Whatever she talk about, I read back in hadith, I read back in Quran, and it makes more sense the way she interpreted it, so it makes me 100% sure. Okay, what are you doing? You keep trying to convince yourself you're a Muslim, like what? So that's why I left.
And so they actually did a favor. They actually shared ex-Muslim content, which is good. We want more of that.
Yeah, you need to thank them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then slowly I got to know you because got two boys talking about you.
Oh yeah.
And then I started to follow you, and then I started to follow your YouTube. Thanks to them.
Awesome.
Thanks to them. Yeah. So let's see what's next. Are we talking too long, or is it okay?
No, it's good. Yep. We're almost there. Yep, to the end.
Yep. Okay, this is, oh my God, this one. Okay, even though I already confirmed I'm not believing this, but I want to listen to all the Malay preachers. Before this, I only listened to TikTokers. Now, how about I listen back to Malay preachers? Okay, this one, the first one, Ustad Azhar Idrus said that if a 2 years woman get married, means it's sah. You know what sah? Sah means it's what is sah means? I don't know how to explain it. I mean, if you marry 2 years old, means the marriage is what's
good?
the word?
Valid,
yes, valid.
Oh, Sahi. Okay, I got it. Yeah. It's kind of like Arabic. Yeah. So
this man, right? There's one video I watched about him. He said that if your wife talk to another man, start flirting, haram. Cannot do that.
Okay.
Woman cannot talk to another man, flirting cannot. Just talk about work, that's it. But if a man wanna be flirt with another woman, you can, because you can marry 4.
Oh,
It
interesting.
pissed me off when I heard that. Like he said that, and then he said, like that. He said, we can, like he's laughing, like it's funny.
Yeah.
So it's like I have no respect with this. Okay, this ustaz, okay, berjimat sepuasnya di dalam syurga. It says that have sex as much as you want until it satisfies you in heaven. He literally said that, imagine when you're in heaven, in the room, this one beautiful woman where her saliva tastes like honey or something like that.
Mm.
And she only loyal to you and only stay home just for you, and you can have sex as much as you want with her. I know this is what he said. This is what interesting. He said that I know right now, all of you brothers, my Muslim brother, you even though you have wife, you still thinking you want to have second wife. Because why? Because your wife already have no virginity, right? That's why in heaven, Allah knows what you want. Allah knows your desire. That's why Allah makes sure all the angels that loyal to you will be virgins forever. I was like, are you the devil? You sound like the devil. Because devil the one who want us to do that. To give this. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the devil here. Eat this apple. It's very delicious. Or, there's heaven, sex, and alcohol. Very halal. It makes me sound like, last time when I was young, I thought that heaven means no desire at all. We are Holy Spirit. We have no desire to have sex, anything. We just a very Holy Spirit, and we do whatever good things we want without desire. And then when I hear Ustaz saying this, I'm like, you're saying that heaven is like Las Vegas but halal version?
Yeah. I mean, that was what Muhammad wanted, and that's what he was able to use to convince his people to be his soldiers, right?
Oh my God, it's like for me when I hear this, yep, this is Satan's work. Like, I don't know, maybe Satan made this book and then these stupid people follow, because obviously they thought, yeah, it's like, I don't know, like I can't. I can't.